Hey, my name is Kristina Libby, and these are some questions I'm answering for all artworks. The first question they ask is, why do you make art? And for me, it's because I can. I think it's like a big part of being a human is the thing that makes us different than a lot of other animals, is this idea that we are able to create and make things. And a few years ago I had a terrible brain injury, and the only thing that helped me recover was to make art. And so now it's just kind of a part of what I do every single day. Question number 2, what inspires you? I get inspired by ideas. I really love things I've never thought about before, or ideas that go together in a strange and different way. And a lot of that I just get from traveling places, talking to people, and walking around, and kind of just like thinking, oh, well, what if we made elephant characters, but they were kind of punk rock? What would that seem like? And that's where all my ideas are inspired from. What do you think art can do for people? So, about 2 years ago, I ran this art project called the Floral Heart Project, and it was a public art program focused on helping people who had lost someone from COVID. And it was the first time that I truly understood that art was a form of activism, and it was a way to help people gather and contemplate issues and engage in a way that they hadn't before. And so with the Floral Heart Project, I made these large-scale hearts around New York City, and then people came to me and asked, oh, could I hold a vigil there? Could I do a dance? And I started to realize that it could scale. And so for me, I think art can be this extremely powerful tool to have conversations with people, to make space for them to do things that they maybe hadn't thought about or that they weren't going to do before. And this year at Art Prize, I have created these pieces called the Chunkos, and they're actually going to start going into hospitals and be a way to help change the experience for children, the patient care experience, to make it a little bit more fun and a little bit more hospitable. And so those kinds of things, I think, have a huge amount of potential. And it's just about thinking, for me, it's about thinking like, how can art tell a story visually that maybe would be hard to understand otherwise, and it can invite people in.